I think, of course, like when it comes to like a tie game, it's kind of nerve-wracking and it kind of sucks. But at the end of the day, especially when it comes to a rival, you always want to come out at least with 1 point over no points at all. So it's kind of hard to describe. Like I'm kind of aggravated, but it's okay. It's okay. We're gonna be okay though.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to vent out some of these frustrations, it's totally fine as well. But what did you think of the game overall?
I thought it was crazy. I was down in the suite, and it's totally different atmosphere. You can't hear as well there, so that it was kind of it let me get the full experience of the stadium because usually I'm yelling and screaming, which I still was doing. But I mean, there were so many missed opportunities. We could have gotten so many more goals. I mean, we weren't on it, and you could see the frustration in the players, especially Tito was really frustrated a lot. Martinez, when he did the golden spike afterwards, you could see how upset he was. I mean, we're still on top, obviously, in the games between us. It's better than a loss, honestly. I'll take a draw at home more than a loss.
And so, are we over relying on Josef at this point? I mean, I think he scored 8 goals this week, essentially.
I know, right?
Which is just nuts. I mean, are we relying on him a little too much?
I don't know if it's that we're relying on him too much, or is it just that he's open when we need him to be.
He's taking the chances.
Exactly. It's kind of like if the chance is there, go for it. If you don't make it, you don't make it. But if you make it, it's always great. So I wouldn't say that we're relying on him, but ever since way back when he was injured compared to now, you can tell that there has been a slight difference in how we play compared to then.
Basically, Don Garber is saying that, this town is ready for a World Cup, essentially.
Absolutely, yeah, we're ready. We want to eat it to death. I mean, we sold out the bench. Like we broke a world record tonight. We break more records earlier. MLS record, world MLS. We'll go with that. It's still a freaking record.
Yeah.
But yes, we're ready. Like we're rowdy, we're crazy, we're excited. Our team is ready. There are a bunch of fresh faces as well as older faces. We're ready for it. We have a new home. It's beautiful. It's fantastic, and I think everybody is ready to see it here.
When it comes, you're saying like the MLS, right?
No, basically it's saying that Don Garber thinks this stadium and this city is ready for a World Cup to be.
I agree 100%, only due to the fact that a lot of people either don't believe it or don't want to admit it. Yeah. Atlanta is a melting pot.
Yeah.
And when it comes, like, especially like when you see our supporters group, we have black, white, Hispanic, Asian. It doesn't matter. Like we have everybody in our group, and I think that's one thing that really brought Atlanta United to our city.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people didn't think we would be as crazy as we were.
Right.
If you would have told me last couple of weeks ago, like we'd be in this beautiful stadium breaking records, I would believe you were crazy.
Yeah.
So I believe we're 100% ready to roll.
Yeah,
It's just a matter of time.
Yeah. And so we did set the record today. 70,425. How like rocking was that place? How was the atmosphere for you guys?
It was beautiful. It was beautiful. Like I'm always in the supporter section, but like it's always great to see people outside of the supporter section joining in to our chants, even if it's just clapping or just jumping up and down and so on and so forth. It's always beautiful, and especially to see that 300 section open up and see all those people as well. Yeah. It's a beautiful thing, dude. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, absolutely. I was a little bit hesitant with, the tailgate, and a lot of people who haven't been to an Atlanta United game yet coming in. This is their first game, and it's a big one. Right. And it started off kind of slow, a lot of hesitation, but especially with our Viking clap and the Atlanta United responding, I mean, you could hear it, and it just resonated through the whole stadium, and it was beautiful. Like, I got chills, and so it was a really powerful thing, and I think that fueled our team.
That's one thing that me and her, we were talking about on the way here. It's like, I'm nervous, as you know what, are we going to break this record? We got so much on our shoulders. It's a rivalry game. It's a record-breaking game. But I'm glad that a lot of the city was able to come out and rep the team. Right. It shows that this isn't like a fair-weather team. Right. Like, I love it. I love it a lot.
And final thoughts on the game as a whole. And I know we aren't completely happy with the result,
Right.
but it's I think we can take away a lot of good things from today.
One thing I will say is that our team we're not quitters. Like, we always fight until the last minute until they blow the whistle. And of course, there's a lot of things that we can grow on. And of course, they say that we have that game hangover because we've been playing games like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I will say that's one thing that kind of, I won't say it's an excuse to why we didn't win this game, but it does affect it a lot. But we came out and we did a lot better than people thought we would, and I do believe that.
I think our team is going to use this as fuel. I think they're going to go back out there tomorrow and get back to practice, and I follow them all the time on Instagram and online on their app, and they're ready. Like right now, they're going to be a little pissed off for a while, and but tomorrow it's a new day, and they're going to channel it, and they're going to use it for the next game.